Hi everyone, it's Joni. Just back to you real quickly later today on the project that I started this afternoon. And I wanted to show you, I've got them out of the oven. I sprayed them so that the pearl powder would not come off of them. So let me wipe it and let you see that won't come off. And now I'm deciding, I don't know if you've seen that technique or not. I think Jessima from Jessima Tutorials does it. Many people do it, actually. I've seen it many, many times, but I know she does it, where she softens black clay and she presses it around the edge, and it makes a beautiful edging for you. Well, I love to have that look, and I wasn't sure which one I was going to do, but I'm going to use ink, and I may go with a black. Black is very striking to have around the edge. It kind of sets it off a little bit better. Excuse me, and I only have the shadow gray. So I'm going to set that aside. I was trying to decide, but I've already talked myself into the black, and I thought you'd like to see what I did. I won't do all of them, but let me show you how this is done. It is so easy. All you do is take your piece, and you start rubbing the ink on it, just like this. Can you see that? And so pretty soon you're going to have a beautiful edge, and I keep my fingers off of it because it's wet. And then I let it dry. Sometimes you might have to sand it a piece, a place or two on your piece, but I just love to do this. And I will probably put a couple of coats on. I just rub back and forth until it gets filled with ink. And then I just let them sit and let them dry. And then I put resin on them and then fix the backs also of them. So as you can see, it doesn't take much. I got my finger over there, but I want to show you when I'm sort of done. I'm going to do it a second time around here, but let me just show you. Do you see how that goes on? I mean, very quickly. And if you use the pad, it's so much easier. Isn't that cool? And sometimes if you can't get into the corner of a pad, you can use a makeup sponge and dab it on here and then dab it on here. But you kind of have to be careful. I also want to lean in toward the piece just a tad bit now. Not much. But it gives it a little bit more definition on the top. And you can tell that it's kind of framed. But what we're framing it in is not clay, it's ink. And it takes less time. I don't think you do this every time, but I've been doing it a lot lately because I really like the finished look it gives your pieces. Okay, let me just put this down. Oh, it's going to show on there. I don't know if you can see it, really see it. Let me pull this up and put this up here. But let me pick it up quick, and you can see on the edge. And it didn't get any on the front. Didn't get any on the back. That back had a few things on it before, but that will be covered once I put the backing on it. So I just wanted to show you that easy way of putting something on the edges of your pieces. Let me see if I can find, let's see here, some that I've done that are dry. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you these. And then I think I'll have to take my gloves off because the ink is wet. And then when I'm off camera, I'm going to finish the rest of them, but it just takes a quick rub. I may have shown you these before. These are birds as well. Let's see if I can back out a little bit. But you can see that they've got the pretty black around the edges too. And it really makes them pop. And see, they already have their pretty little glitter on the back. Isn't that pretty? So I just wanted to show you that. It's just I think it's a nice technique. And probably other people use it. I'm not sure if I've seen anybody use it. But I surely cannot be the only one that has done this. So, but I just wanted to show you that. It's really pretty, and maybe it'll give you an idea for your next piece too, to add a little bit of ink around the edges. And it doesn't have to be black. It can be the color you choose. Let me turn this birdie around. There. You can see, I mean, I have so many things that have birds on them. I just love birds. We always feed birds out in the yard with the bird feeders. So I just got back in from walking my dogs for I'm not sure, was it the 4th or the 5th time? But they're finicky. Sometimes they'll do both jobs. Sometimes they'll just do one job. And so you have to make sure you get them back out so they can have a chance to do both jobs, which they did, thankfully. Is that TMI for you guys? More TMI than this afternoon? Anyway, but it was cold. And the snow here has now almost melted, but tomorrow we're supposed to get up to 60, and it's supposed to be a lovely week as well. So I don't know. Is your weather as up and down as ours is? It really is, though. Things are changing in this world, aren't they? So much. Okay, I just wanted to show you that little technique and let you go. My husband's up watching the basketball games, and I'm going to run up and get a bite to eat in a minute here. I already fed him, so he's happy and in his chair. But I hope you guys are having a really good evening, and I will see you sometime. I won't say soon, but I'm going to say I hope soon. How about that? Have a good evening. God bless you all.